Good morning. I'm Clay Hicks. I'm the CEO founder of H7 Network. I'm here with Kirsten Ross-Vogel this morning, and I'm real excited to share this. So we have Kirsten is participating as a participant and leader in our leadership cohort that H7 is bringing out. And so we're going to learn a little bit more about Kirsten here in just a second, and she's going to share also with you about the upcoming leadership mastermind. We'd love for you guys to join us in. So, Kirsten, start us off and tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you located, your
Oh my
business, things
goodness.
like
All
that.
right. So I am in Michigan. I'm halfway between Detroit and Lansing, in the beautiful town of Milford. I get to look at beautiful woods while I'm working, which I love.
Yeah.
And so that's where I am. Yep. And do you want to hear a little bit more?
Oh, yeah. We'd love to hear a little bit more about your business, your experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please tell us.
So I am a leadership coach. I help business owners, crazy entrepreneurs, passionate people make their dreams come true with their businesses. So whether it's overcoming your own internal barriers to success, or once you have a team, or developing a team, really adding in those structures, those leadership strategies, so that your team is aligned.
That's all.
So I can help you. I help leaders either create those teams or fix them after they kind of created them on the fly.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. I do remember and recall about 4, 5, 6 months ago, you did an event for the TAB membership as well, the TAB community as well. And
Yep.
you, of course, delivered great value. So, do you have a quick story of maybe a recent leader you've worked with and what
Mm-hmm.
you helped them overcome and what was kind of the gist of it? What was the bottom line that ended up happening from?
Yeah. This is one that I really love, and it is recent. I'm still working with this team, and it's a family business, and that's actually one of my favorite places to play. I always say healthy business, healthy family dynamics, and there's just so much more at stake when it's a family, because sometimes I start working with leaders, like family members running a business together, and they're not having Thanksgiving together anymore, and it breaks my heart. And so what I love is helping to heal those relationships, which also helps the business do much better. So I'll talk about this one. So this is it's a dental practice that's been in business for about 40 years. And
Yeah.
so the dad started it, it's his baby. Both sons ended up becoming dentists and entered the business. And during my work with them, as I'm saying this, I just want to make sure I'm not, so I'm going to keep it very generic, but during my work with them, the oldest son really realized that he didn't want to stay in the business. And so a lot of times what I see is in family business, particularly that next generation, a lot of times they end up entering obligated or entitled. And so this was a situation where it was just kind of the given. They grew up that this is what is going to happen. You're going to enter the business. And so in doing that work, he got the clarity, the self-awareness that he didn't want to stay in the business. And then he had to go have the difficult conversation. And they were actually in the process of formalizing, shifting the business to that next generation. So through working with me, one, future plans for the business are now based on fact versus assumption, and crossing fingers, hopes, and prayers. But also, I helped design the team so that they are working better and functioning better, and their profits have been higher every month since than they ever had been since starting with me.
Wow. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that, Kirsten. And I look forward to your upcoming leadership mastermind inside of H7 on April 28th from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Now,
Yeah.
why don't you share with them a little bit about what they can expect when they arrive? As an entrepreneur, we have so many challenges, right? And, we might as well ask for a little help
Mm-hmm.
because we're not going to be successful alone. And
Mm-hmm.
so, share a little bit about what they can expect from you at the Leadership Mastermind.
So plan to do a little bit of teaching, but actually some coaching on the fly. This is what I do, and I love providing that opportunity for fellow entrepreneurs. And so during this mastermind, I want you to bring some of your current challenges, whether they're, fears or conversations that you're trying to, you're kind of been putting off, kicking the can down the road. I want to help you strategize about how to really feel empowered and enter into those conversations feeling armed and ready. So I want to share some strategies about entering into difficult conversations. I call them difficult. A lot of times they're just fear igniting conversations, but bring some of your specifics. I'm going to share some general information, some key leadership strategies that you can implement immediately. Every time I speak, I am sharing implementable strategies, like literally get back to work, use them right away. So I'm going to share a few of those, but also I encourage you to bring your own challenges, and I'm going to coach on the fly, because if you bring your question, other people are going to have the same. And so I'm going to help you with a specific question or challenge that you have, but others are going to get to listen and gain value as well.
This is exciting. As a Connect, Serve, and Ask online presentation that you will be delivering, there is no doubt you will connect with them, serve them, and ask them, but in a more fantastic way, because it's coming from a place of leadership. So them bringing questions with them as a leader, if you're listening, I've experienced working with Kirsten long enough to know that I'm not sure you're going to bring a question that stumps her. Okay. And so as entrepreneurs, we every single day have leadership questions that we have to answer for ourselves as we lead others and serve others. So I'm excited to see what Kirsten can do. So you want to make sure that you bring those questions with you on top of the value that she's already planning for you. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the audience, Kirsten, before we?
I just want to say that I've been doing this work for over 20 years,
Yeah.
25, 30, actually. I hate to start doing the math, but so I have proven strategies that I've utilized myself through tough times in my life and in my business. I mean, I was a business owner, entrepreneur during the 2008 downturn in the economy. So I've been through some stuff.
Yeah.
And just the thousands of leaders and entrepreneurs that I've helped along the way. And so I share proven strategies, and it's my passion, helping other people remove any of the internal barriers that we have. When I talk about communication, what should we be saying to others, and what are we saying to ourselves? Either one of those things can get in our way. And so, I just love and am passionate about helping as many people as possible be who they were made to be and really rock out the businesses that they've created.
Awesome. Thank you, Kirsten. I'm sure you'll do a great job in this leadership mastermind, guys. Make sure you pre-connect with Kirsten. You probably will find her link in the blog there where you can connect with her on LinkedIn. Maybe you have some pre-questions. Maybe you want to connect with her, period. Maybe you want to do a one-to-one based on what you just heard. You may have problems that you have right now, and you may want to reach out to Kirsten for that. So thank you, Kirsten, for being on here with me and for joining me and making a huge impact. I really appreciate you.
Thanks, Clay. I appreciate you too. Everything that you do. You are always serving.
Thank you.